Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 4 de The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. A escola vai ser reinaugurada e o diretor encarregou Wilbur de limpar o chão, retirar as teias de aranha e livrar-se dos kobolds voadores. Ele acabou aceitando as tarefas, não só para manter o emprego, mas para auxiliar Remy, o ex-rei dos ladrões e atual chefe do serviço secreto, na investigação sobre quem está tentando assassinar o arquimago. Olhar o diretor Block.
Is he working for the school? Or himself? Or is he only interested in gaining the council leader an advantage in the election?
Buscar no arquivo. Buscar o quê? Buscar nas fichas de A a E. Albert Haller disse: esse é aquele que inventou o sistema de fogo, né? Incêndio.
Allardyce! Albert! He seems to be an excellent student. There are many entries about improper interjections and questions. Oh, what's this?
E o que é isso e ele não disse? Axel Aronson.
Axel A. Aronson. Axel cannot pay his school fees as he gives all his money to dodgy game developers.
Bever's Madeira Dura.
Beaverus Deepwood. Beaverus tried to turn wood into gold. In the end, he got mahogany, which in turn he sold for a lot of gold.
Brian Piedra Negra.
Brian Blackstone. Brian became the youngest student ever to successfully cast the teleportation spell. He teleported himself 20 feet into the air and successfully fell to his death.
Esse é o padre do balão.
Bernison, Troll. Bernison of High Wind Lake managed to collapse the south wing of the school by sneezing. Daniel A. Curlshaw. Daniel conjured himself a magical forest and has not been seen since. Disaster. D died in a devastating explosion near a fireplace. His last essay on the development of my fart spell will be passed on to his surviving family. Elmar Frog. Elmar's father, the royal executioner, asked for permission to see his son's school records. Elmar is doing fine. Truly. Really fine lad. Looks as if a few pages were ripped out here.
F a J.
Fluffy Foffofoff. Fluffy transformed pure gold into a tasty piece of bread, so refuting the old saying that you cannot eat gold. Hiker Granger. Despite repeated warnings, Witch Hiker is still using the school's palantir to make long-distance calls. Frederica Sillybottom. Frederica Sillybottom has applied to the City Council for a change of name. She shall henceforth be known as Frederica Sillybottom. Ingemar Thunderflash. Despite repeated demands, Ingemar refuses to tell us his real last name. No one is called Thunderflash. Yoda Green Gnome. Magic strong in this one is, but weak his grammar be.
K-A-O.
Lennart the Akagamic. Lennart the Akagamic, genius of the buttons, mage of the keys, has broken more brains than hearts, most recently his own brain, which earned him a private suite in the Arkhamstein Asylum. Levin from the Hills. Gifted fire and water mage. Unfortunately, his talents cancel each other out, so is regarded as one of the most incompetent mages in his class. Marcel Makes-a-Lot. Marcel summons large hairy mammals and refuses to stop doing so. Marco Tit. Marco intentionally uses words like and because he believes it would be too embarrassing to write them down here. Mario Mushroom. Mario jumps on other people's heads, lights them on fire, and then calls the whole thing non-violent. Mark of the Southlands. Lord Mark of the Southlands yesterday set fire to several teachers and flooded the gym. Again. Movie Van Grove. Movie Van Grove transformed the school sheep into an ape, although the librarian expressly forbids apes in the school. Armadillo. Armadillo was expelled. It turned out that he was an armadillo in a penguin suit with a sign that said moo. Okay, now that's just weird.
P-A-T, PT.
Pabba the Great. Pabba the Great, the only student of this academy whose width exceeds his height, today received his degree. He will be missed. Percy Smith. Percy detonated a stink bomb during run-in training. The students never ran faster. Student Smith received an award. Peter, Troll. The Hunters Guild has asked us to find a new caretaker. It seems the grumpy troll snoring and farting is scaring off the wildlife for miles around. René Beetle. René claims to have been in a sky full of diamonds with a certain Lucy. Visits from females are strictly prohibited in this school. So are mushrooms. Russell the Undead. Russell the Undead Mage is constantly losing skin. There have been numerous complaints from the cleaning staff. Sasha Shalislash. This entry was only added to make life difficult for anyone who has to read it out loud. Sorry. Hey, it's not very nice. Serena Derpmancer. Serena discovered a completely new kind of magic. A second, completely unrelated incident then destroyed the entire laboratory. Speedster. Document not found. Did you mean speedster or speed star? Theragor Biratan. Theragor lost today's archery contest after he fired his arrow in the wrong direction. We sent his family flowers. Toby Corner. Toby Corner. Wise remarks, deficient. Wise cracks, good.
U-A-Z. Nada. Olhar a vitrine.
Oh, a display case documenting the achievements of pupils of the school. Some sports trophies, pictures of slain dragons, pupils in front of smouldering pots. Pride of Place seems to go to a trophy won in a broom ball tournament. Broom ball originally went by a different name. It was played on broomsticks using 6 winged balls. But there were legal complications. That's why today resembles nothing more than soccer, except that each player has a broom strapped to their back.
Abrir a vitrine.
The display case can't be opened like that. It's locked.
Tudo trancado. Fole. Fole de ar.
A nice pair of bellows. They really get a fire going. When my family wanted to forge something at home, I was in charge of the bellows. You are the most important gnome in this matter, they often used to say to me.
Pegar. Diagrama.
It says Fireplace Travel Network Map. It shows a lot of fat black dots connected by lines. Above each of the dots is a name. Seastone, Mage Tower, Entrance Hall, Coaching Inn, Fox's Den, and many more. 3 animal symbols are located beneath each of the dots. I've heard about this. Wizards use a powder to travel through the fire in one fireplace to the fire in another. Of course, this doesn't just work with any fireplace. It must be on the Fireplace Travel Network. And this plan shows which fireplaces are connected to which. One of the dots is circled in black ink. Seastone, Mage School, Staff Room, that's this fireplace. A few lines lead away from the... Oh, there seems to be 2 other fireplaces here in the building itself. Seastone, Mage School, Astronomicon, and, hey, Seastone, Mage School, Library. If this fireplace is connected to the library fireplace, I might be able to use it to get in there.
Certo, é isso. Olhar a chaminé.
Together with some fireplace travel powder, this fireplace could be my ticket to the library.
Relógio.
This must be the best clock in the world. Most only have 2 or 3 hands. This one has at least 10. I don't really know what the clock wants to tell me, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't just show the time. There's so much to discover. I wish I could stay here forever. Together with some fireplace travel powder, this fireplace could be my ticket to the library.
Ele precisa que a chaminé funcione e pode viagem, né? Pirlim pim pim. Lenha.
A neat pile of firewood. More than enough to make a decent fire.
Usar a lenha. Com a chaminé.
It's really cold in here. I'm gonna light a small fire, okay?
Do you intend to burn school property?
No, there's some firewood right here.
Yes, and it belongs to the school.
Oh, sure.
Não pode usar essa madeira, então. Então tem que usar a madeira que ele pegou na escada.
I hope that is not school property that you intend to burn there, Professor Weathervane.
São só tábuas velhas.
They're just a few old boards.
From the school here?
Yes, but you should have thrown them away.
You should have thrown them away, but you didn't do so.
É melhor queimar do que jogar fora.
I thought to myself, why throw away the boards and waste expensive firewood? Why unnecessarily burden school finances?
Good thinking, Professor Weathervane. Carry on.
Wowzers! Even outside the classroom, this job is more complicated than I first thought. That's a good start. However, I can't light the wood directly. I mean, it's dry, but not dry enough to burn easily.
Cisne de papel aqui. Isso lembra o Blade Runner, o chefe de polícia que deixava.
Oh, how pretty! A swan folded from a piece of paper. This is origami, an ancient elf art form. The dwarven word for this art form means something like pointy ears build dust catchers out of paper because they can't deal with stone.
Pegar.
Hey, this isn't just some sheet of paper, it's... Sorry, Swan. It is! Another book page. I'll take it with me.
No Blade Runner, o comissário de polícia deixava origamis por todo lugar que passava. Desenho amarelado.
A fire maker is an amazing piece of engineering. You fill it with flammable gas, which is then ignited using complicated technology.
Ah, gás inflamável. Vou ter que pegar da planta. E as páginas soltas ainda falta muito.
Still missing a few pages, but if I'm lucky, I'll find them all and can save a book.
Ainda falta. Vamos falar com ele sobre o que falta.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
Por que tantas notas do seu escritório têm um buraco pequeno no meio?
Why do so many of the notes on your desk have a small hole in the middle?
That's airmail. You spike the message on the beak of a homing pigeon. Not an optimal method. First, one obviously has a hole in the paper, and secondly, the pigeons are constantly flying into cliffs.
I think there's a simpler solution.
And that would be...
You could simply write the letters directly onto the pigeons themselves. As long as the pigeons are white and the ink black, the text should be clearly visible.
Not a bad idea at all. But it would make the archiving more difficult.
Parece que compartilhamos a aflição, guardar registros. Eu sou arquivador.
Records seem to be very important to you.
Order is very important. Records are a tool to that end.
I have a loose leaf binder for spells.
Commendable. Maybe you can do something with this, then. There is no room for a spell in my files. Archive it, Mr. Weathervane.
Gladly.
Ganhou feitiço agora?
So, I'll get back to work then.
Be my guest.
A spell. Someone has written a note in the margin. Headmaster Pinkerton, his spell is currently circulating throughout the school. It opens tabs, knots, loops, and the like. By now, there is hardly a student or teacher in this school who still has their pants around their waists and not their ankles. We need to stop this immediately. It seems magic isn't always limited to serious things.
Solta os nós e os fechos. Os alunos usavam malandramente para abrir as calças dos outros. O faxineiro? Troll?
Whoa, the new caretaker troll.
Vamos conversar.
Hello. Hello. I'm Wilbur Weathervane. Professor Wilbur Weathervane. I teach, so I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. If you were to talk to me, we could work together to accomplish much more for the school. Come on. I demand that you talk to me.
Oh, great. Someone else to make demands around here.
Parece que você tem muito o que fazer.
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Parece que não está fazendo muito.
Whoa, it looks like you're not doing much.
You want to tell me how to do my job?
What is your job?
What is your job? Yeah, that's you all right.
Você é o faxineiro há muito tempo?
You've been a caretaker for long? What exactly are your duties?
I run the place.
Oh,
Nothing here works without me. Just no one notices, that's all.
I see. But don't the teachers and the school administration, etc., have a small share in the success of the school, right?
What success? You've had a look round this dump. It's disgusting. All dirty and run down.
Mas você trabalha para deixar tudo limpo?
Yes, it's quite dirty here, in fact. But isn't it your job to do something about it?
What do you think I'm doing?
Could take a while until you're done cleaning up the mess, right?
If you say so, Mr. Know-it-all.
Quem contratou foi a líder do conselho?
I bet Council Leader Van Buren got you the job here.
Course, she wanted the best.
Oh, great. I think she'd be perfectly happy if no progress was ever made here at the school.
Know what your problem is? You're a windbag. Bert thinks so too.
Who's Bert?
Buddy of mine, he thinks you're a windbag too.
But I don't even know Bert. Even we just met.
So you're saying I'm lying? That's exactly what Bert, me and the others hate about you.
There is no Bert.
You really live in your own little world, you windbag.
Parece que vamos colocar a escola em ordem.
Headmaster Block has ordered you and I to clean the hall and free it of cobwebs.
Already on it?
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be progressing.
Oh, you could of course do it better.
Not that, only maybe maybe you could use some help. Do you have any other cleaning supplies? A broom, dustpan?
Sure, got it all. But I ain't giving you none. Get your own.
What's your problem? I'm offering you help and saving you a lot of work.
Oh, boo-hoo, cry me a river.
Se trabalharmos juntos, acabamos antes.
Look, you were told to clean the entrance hall. I was told to clean the entrance hall. If we work together, it will be faster for both of us. Don't you get it?
Sure, Professor Brain should know. The rest of us are idiots.
I never said that, but it is a fact.
Don't know about anything, but wanna play the big man here, huh?
It is quite obvious that.
No one else is allowed an opinion. We had that here before, you know. Rotten fascist.
I don't want to fight with you.
Your parents are siblings. Yeah, all three of them.
Por favor, faça-me saber se aqui acontece algo diferente.
I'm keeping an eye open for a friend, so please let me know if anything unusual happens in the school. Well, you know, if for example someone's wandering around the school who has no business here, or if things disappear, or, you know, things like that.
There was a penny stuck in the door.
You what?
There was a penny stuck in the door. Wouldn't open.
Ah, that's probably not important.
Did you put the penny in there?
Me? No.
If I find a coin in there, I'm taking you down.
Come on, seriously. I could really use your help. Please.
Can't cope with your life, huh? And now you want me to fix it for you, just like always.
You've never helped me. We don't even know each other.
Oh, the fine gentleman considers himself something better now, and suddenly doesn't know us anymore.
I'm slowly beginning to believe you actually find it funny to wind me up.
Everyone hates me because I'm so cool.
I'm sure they don't.
Yes, they do. People say that I'm arrogant. But how should they know? I wouldn't give them time of day. And you know what beats everything?
No?
A hammer! Ha ha! Idiot.
It was nice talking to you. I really don't understand why so many people don't want to talk to trolls.
Arseholes, the lot of them. They don't want us to speak our minds.
And I think that's wrong. That's why I let you.
Yeah, but then you run down everything I say. Who made you sheriff here? This school is going downhill and has been for a long time. Ever since you, and a few others, came here, there's been nothing but stress.
Hang on a minute. Isn't this your first day?
Didn't used to be that way. But now everything has to be politically correct, or you get silenced immediately.
Yeah, well, goodbye.
Ir para a sala de aula de volta.
Bellows. I won't go into details now, but when one pulls the handles apart, they fill with air. Pressing the handles together forces the air out of the tip. Took me a while to figure that out, but I've got the hang of it now.
Ele tem que examinar alguma coisa de novo aqui para ter essa ideia.
If I need fire, maybe the old fire maker could help. Nothing. Either it's broken or missing fuel, or I'm not using it correctly. I would have to learn more about it.
Tem pacote agora aqui. Enquanto ele saiu.
What's this? A gift? For Wilbur A. Wow! That's... What is it?
I'm a magic slate.
Mas o que é?
A talking slate?
I can speak, write, draw, calculate, sing, write poetry, and vibrate. And answer almost any question.
Wow!
É o socorro do jogo? Você é um presente de quem?
You look like you're pretty expensive.
Thank you.
And you're a gift. You're mine now.
The gift wrap and greeting card seem to indicate that this is the case.
But who is A?
Insufficient parameters.
Maybe Alistair, the Archmage.
Mordred, Vivian, Leslie, Alistair, Archmage of Seastone.
He probably thought I might need some help. How nice of him. Vivian.
Posso te usar para jogar jogos gratuitos?
Can you be used to play games which appear to be free at first glance, but in the long term empty your pocket and leave you destitute?
No. I am a tool and was not designed for unproductive activities, such as games.
Too bad.
Então vou jogar fora. Seguro você é muito útil.
I bet you're really useful.
Insufficient parameters.
So let me get this straight. I can write on you, and paint, and... Do you know any spells?
No.
Can you give me any tips on how I can do my tasks?
Unless it's about recipes. Probably not.
I like you anyway. Okay, yeah, over and out.
Câmbio e desligo.
I don't know how the machine works. I need to learn more. At the moment, I have no questions.
Como não? Acabou de dizer que não sabe como funciona, precisa mais informação e diz que não tem nada para perguntar. Kobold, aqui no caderno.
Oi! Stop that! He kissed the picture of the princess. Probably better if I put the book in a safe place.
Eu tenho que me livrar dos kobolds. Eu posso, então, guardar o kobold no livro da princesa.
He'd like to have the book back, but if I give it to him, he'll just take it and fly away.
Guardar o livro, então, ali pro kobold ficar preso.
Maybe I can lure him into a trap. Hey, look! That book! Ah! I have you now! Well, sort of. Locked up in a dark place with the Book of Fairy Tales. Time to negotiate. Hello? Can you hear me? I got nothing against you, but you have to leave the school. It's too dangerous here for you, and you're interfering with the routine. I'm going to slowly open the desktop now, and you're going to come out peacefully. Right then. Ah! Ow! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I should probably make the best of this. I'll just keep him in the pencil case where it's safe. Oh, I think he's woken up, and he's looking for trouble.
Guardou o kobold no penal, que é como os curitibocas chamam o porta-lápis.
This little guy's trying to get out of the pencil case. He seems to be pretty annoyed. Maybe better if I'm not the first thing he sees when the pencil case opens.
Vamos ver o que ele diz do quadro mágico.
Archmage Alistair's magic slate. I like it. It looks important. And it's got lovely rounded corners, which of course makes the design unique for pattern purposes, I guess.
É como os curitibocas chamam o estojo. Chamam o estojo de penal. Do tempo que guardava a pena ali.
I'm gonna hold my nose. That gas smells like...
Não dá para ele pegar a coisa enquanto está tendo ação ali.
Got it. I have a full load of stinky gas in this bellows. That makes me a little nervous.
Aqui tem uma moeda na porta. Foi isso que o troll
The
falou?
door to the magic school actually consists of several doors. One for the large creatures such as trolls, one for humans and elves and the like. And then there's one for gnomes and dwarves, and one for even smaller beings. That is supposed to symbolize that everyone is welcome in the school. But in reality, graduate mages are almost exclusively human. I'm the first non-human to graduate in many years. Guess that's why my door hinges squeak. I can't leave until I've completed the 3 tasks and informed the headmaster. I don't want to let the archmage down.
Então eu vou colocar a moeda aqui para o troll ficar bravo e ir lá pegar. Vir me pegar.
If I put a coin into the gap in the door on the same side as the hinges, the door won't open anymore. Done, and the caretaker never twigged.
Agora qual é o feitiço de derrubar as coisas? É este?
For opening tabs, knots, loops, and the like.
Ah, agora sim me ajudou.
For opening tabs, knots, loops, and the like.
Falando tudo em alemão, é esse o feitiço então de liberar as coisas, né? De soltar os laços.
Oh, hello.
Why have you always got to be in my face?
Há uma moeda na porta.
I think there's a coin stuck in the door. Can't open it anymore.
Did you stick a coin in there?
No?
I hate it when the doors get blocked.
Feitiço nas chaves.
Quick now. Omnia nunc aperero. Ha ha, he didn't twig.
Ainda bem que não caiu a calça dele. Pegar o chaveiro.
Got them.
Agora com o chaveiro eu posso abrir aqui e pegar a vassoura.
One of these keys has got to fit. Ah, there we go.
What are those noises, Professor Weathervane?
I was just removing an ugly stain from our display case. Our school's achievements should be there for all the world to see as a shining example.
Well said.
Limpar o chão. Varrer o sol.
Right then, sleeves rolled up, a song on the lips, and off we go. Who am I trying to fool? The dirt is rock hard and impossible to shift, and the broom's too big for me, and the hole's huge, and I hate cleaning. It'd take me hours to get this done. There must be a better way.
Feitiço de automação. Deixa as coisas serem feitas automaticamente. É isso daqui.
Why work when you can do magic? The automation spell. Let's see. Why work when you can do magic?
Mickey Mouse no aprendiz de feiticeiro da fantasia. E agora os kobolds. Tem um aqui atrás do troll. Troll,
Oh,
mate
hello.
aquele kobold lá. Pegue aquele kobold.
Why have you always got to be in my face?
Necessitamos que alguém se livre dos kobolds.
Headmaster Block wants to get rid of the kobolds.
Didn't tell me.
But he did tell me, and I want you to help me.
Want whatever you want.
Por que você é sempre assim?
Why you like that?
Like what?
So unfriendly, destructive, and such an arse.
Troll's troll.
É impossível que você possa pegar um kobold.
I know why you don't want to help. You can't. You're neither smart enough nor fast enough to catch the kobold.
I can do anything better than you can, that's for sure. But I don't have to prove anything to you.
Tá bom, eu gosto dos kobolds.
Never mind. I like the kobolds. To be honest, I'm actually even proud of them.
Yeah, I've seen better.
Yeah, however, it would make me really angry if someone scared the kobolds off.
Huh? You talking to me?
Things can't go on like this. Is that all you want? Just to be a right pain in the arse all your life? Someone who just annoys others without ever lifting a finger?
Já matou.
Blah, 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 blah. What is it? Finally notice your own stupidity?
You...
Want to apologise? Ha! Loser.
That was a waste.
Ainda tem um kobold lá em cima. Esse eu vou ter que... não era nada pra vir pra cá. É que é tudo tão perto aqui.
He's already done with the floor. At least, I'd call it clean enough. If it were any more clean, it would just point out how dirty everything else is. Okay, Broom, you can stop. Broom, that's it. Hey, stop! Stop, I said! Oh, I may have a little problem. And bye! That's it! I locked him out!
Tá, kobolds liquidados. Agora eu preciso do fogo. Falar com o diretor.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
Conheci o faxineiro Troll.
I met the caretaker. Troll.
I know what you want to say. I'm not enthusiastic about it myself. Trolls are sullen, slow, and rude. But what can I do? They have a stranglehold on the janitorial market. We must live with it. Still, we were able to negotiate a good contract.
What do you mean?
Paragraph 1, Section 1. The troll is not allowed to speak with any school employee or student unless explicitly requested.
About those tasks.
Yes?
Tenho boas e más notícias sobre a entrada.
I have some good news from the entrance hall. The fight against the dirt has been won.
Very well.
However, what is your position on enchanted items?
As long as they function properly and can be controlled, no problem.
Then, there's one more little thing I still have to do.
As teias de aranha na entrada são inalcançáveis.
The cobwebs in the hall are a long way up.
And?
You may not have noticed, but I'm a rather average-sized gnome.
That is no excuse. Get to work.
Já juntei todos os kobolds.
All kobolds have been driven off, as far as I can tell.
Good job, then. How did the vermin actually get in here?
For, maybe they're in town on business and got lost?
Some joker must have summoned them. Or the Archmage. Probably wants me to look bad in my new job. Luckily, I was able to contain the kobold plague.
Well, actually, it was me.
Certainly. But who ordered you to do it?
Mas quem deu a ideia? Ali eu vi o mapa das chaminés.
About the fireplace map over there.
Yes.
It shows several fireplaces in the school.
Of course. Large and important buildings can have more than just one access to the fireplace travel network.
One of them seems to be in the missing library.
Good thinking, Weathervane. Get to the bottom of it.
I'm already on it. But even if the fireplace was still reachable, don't you need a special magic powder to use the network?
True. You need some extremely rare and valuable fireplace travel powder. Only high-ranking civil servants receive small amounts of it.
Thank you.
Weathervane, aren't you listening? Only high-ranking civil servants get some for personal use.
But I thought I was supposed to find the missing library.
Of course, but without wasting my fireplace travel powder, thank you very much.
Então eu vou ter que roubar, né?
I don't know how to get into the missing library without your fireplace travel powder.
That's your problem. I assign tasks, you complete them. Or at least try.
Manda e o outro obedece. Simples assim. Diria ex-ministro para ex-presidente. Mudando de tema.
What I wanted to... So, I'll get back to work then.
You do that. After all, you have already accomplished something.
Vou jogar o kobold nele e roubar o pó.
Haha, time for a little distraction. Hopefully this'll get Blocky's attention.
So that would be the next... Go away! Did you see that, Weathervane? The insolence! Unbelievable! The things one must put up with here.
Appalling, Headmaster.
Usar o pó de pirlim-pim-pim na chaminé?
I should start a fire first.
Primeiro de tudo tem que acender o fogo. Caixa de comida vazia. Para fazer fogo.
I don't need the empty carton anymore.
Tá.
Paper, wood. Now the only thing missing is fire.
Só falta o
Do
fogo.
you by any chance have a match, Headmaster Block?
You are a trained mage, Professor. The fire spell is part of your basic training.
Yes, of course.
Or were there some gaps in your education about which I should be informed?
No, everything's fine. I'll just go get my wand. Crap! I've no idea how to conjure up fire. According to the plans, you have to fill the machine with a flammable gas. A complicated mechanism inside ignites the gas and it creates fire.
Ah, o gás é aqui.
Right then, if this gas isn't flammable, then I just don't know. Done! The machine is refueled. Here we go.
Ah, não, ele tinha que ligar primeiro. Eureka!
Eureka! Who am I talking to? There's no one here.
Caderno mordido.
I'll tear a sheet from the notepad into strips. They should do to get the fire to the fireplace. Let's give it a try. Now, hurry! Done. Now come on, burn.
Did you say something, Professor Weathervane?
I'm just about to summon fire with my magic skills. Oh, fire, come here.
Careful, Professor. Don't burn the whole tower down around you.
Sorry. The result was great, but how did I summon fire when all I did was wave my wand about? I don't like that. A lovely fire. You can already feel the room getting warmer. But the heat is just a positive side effect. The fire will take me to the missing library.
Ah, o pó de viagem, eu tô esquecendo.
Well, this should be interesting. The flames have turned green and the fire is suddenly cool. I guess it worked. It's not a normal fire anymore. It's cool and can take me anywhere on the Fireplace Travel Network. I guess I just have to think of the symbols that are painted on the plan next to the library fireplace. Owl, worm, rat. Owl, worm, and rat. Wow! Wherever the missing library is, I'm inside it now. Huh? Hello?
What is it?
What does it want here?
My name is Wilbur Weathervane. Who is speaking?
It's scary. It should not be here.
What the?
It's trying to break loose! Help!
It has awakened. What does it want?
Quem são vocês?
Who are you?
We are books, so,
Yes, books. That is the word.
And you're alive?
That is none of your business.
O que aconteceu? Talvez pudesse me levantar?
Would you mind letting me get up? It's pretty uncomfortable here.
haha, never.
But at some point you'll have to let me get up.
Is that possible?
What?
That we, sooner or later, have to let him get up?
No idea.
The answer to your question is,
Okay. Okay, I'll just lie here for now.
ha, exactly. Like,
Faltando palavras para os livros? O que aconteceu?
What happened? I found the library and I heard noises. I guess that was probably you.
the book is more powerful than the thingy.
Que a
What's
espada.
it called again?
You know, for writing.
Right. The book is mightier than the thingy.
Okay, sure.
Vocês vivem aqui na livraria perdida, na biblioteca perdida?
So, the missing library's your home?
It, isn't missing.
It was here the whole time.
Well, for the rest of us out there, it wasn't there.
Out there?
You know, in the school.
Shoe? You know anything about them?
You wear them on your feet.
So you mean your feet thought the thing here had disappeared?
Vocês estão bem confusos. Que classe de livro vocês são?
I'm not being funny, but you seem to be pretty confused to me.
Confused? Ha! We're books. We know everything.
All right then. So come on, tell me. What type of books are you?
Well, me? Well, I'm a big, fee book. And my comrade here is, Thingy.
I am a, you write words in it and explain them.
Hey, yeah, a written word explanation book.
There's something pretty weird here. How about we try and figure out what's going on here? What do you reckon?
You can't trust it.
We don't know what it is.
It is not a book.
I say we throw it out the window so that its leaves are scattered to the four winds.
I think you're right. It has its own thoughts, and that is not a good thing. I think.
Well, I think you're getting a little bit carried away with yourselves.
Careful!
It's tearing itself loose. It's coming right for us. What a monster!
Look you, I won't hurt you, but something really weird is going on here, and I am not going to let you throw me out the window.
Make it go away. We don't like it.
We know it not. It scares us.
Nasty hobbit.
Olhar a parede.
This wall, this arch, it looks like a door belongs here, but there's only a wall.
Olhar os livros.
I wonder if the books were always alive, or were they brought to life because of this place? And shouldn't books be terribly wise creatures? Why are the ones here so simple-minded?
Pegar livro.
That's strange. The writing is very pale and fuzzy. It's almost as if... I have to get used to these living books. The journey through the fire network is anything but comfortable. You get sucked into a vortex, and then there are openings everywhere. But somehow I still came out in the right fireplace.
Olhar a nota. O bilhete. É verdade esse bilhete.
A note. This is a spell. I think it's even... Yes! The fire spell! The most important spell of all to a mage! I finally have it!
Pois é, parou a gravação. Travou quando ele achou o feitiço do fogo. Depois ele achou essa toalhinha aqui. Tudo isso não foi gravado. E eu não consigo voltar. Ele simplesmente trava e inutiliza a gravação que eu fiz até ali. Eu não fico com backup. Ele estraga o meu backup.
If it weren't so scary here, the library could be a really nice place. I think it once was. You don't see doilies anywhere else in the school. The books have all retreated to the shelves. I don't know which ones attacked me. Not sure this desk was meant for students. It might have belonged to the librarian. Looking at the tools, a large part of the work must have been the care and repair of books. Listen, I won't hurt you. I've been looking for you. You and the library should come back to the school.
Make it go away!
It scares us.
But I won't hurt you. How can I prove that?
Go away! Go away!
Jelly glowfish usually only survive a few years if nobody looks after them. Perhaps the books fed them so they wouldn't have to live here in total darkness. Another book page. I'll take it with me. Oh, this book is in worse than poor condition. The glue has given up the ghost and now several pages are missing. Here's one of the pages. I'll take it with me. If I could repair the book, that might convince the other books that I mean them no harm. I would have to sew the missing pages together and then glue them to the book spine.
Dum-de-doodle-oo.
Huh? Do you know anything about book repair?
I know everything.
You have to sew the pages together, right? A few at a time.
Correct. The so-called quires.
And these quires are then glued to the book?
Correct. For which you need wheat starch paste.
I don't have any of that.
Alternatively, alchemically manufactured adhesives or some natural products, such as troll snot, can be used.
Troll snot?
Correct. Troll snot forms the basis of many industrial adhesives.
Thank you for this valuable and somewhat disgusting information. Cheers!
Então é isso. Hoje vamos parando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, desejando boa noite até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.